keep talking to people if they know Yamin. Listen, if you have not understood the power of Yamin, I don't think this show is for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this show ain't for you. Listen, we are done carrying people that don't know what I mean. We are done. We're done. We ain't carrying them no more. God damn it. We are not carrying it. We're not carrying non-mean people around with us no more. We got a Merv sighting. Good morning, Merv. How you feeling, brother? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hey, if you know Yamin, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't know what I mean, it's, you know what I mean? Like, some of y'all are confused as shit. You're like, what the hell is now I mean? Like, some of y'all right now are looking at your cup of coffee going, what does Namin mean? Namin. You can't listen. We have come to the point in world history where, oh, morning, Lauren. Are you going to work today, Lauren? Hello, Jay Thomas. Jay Thomas be out here just giving out my whole government. Like, goddamn, Jay, like, suspension of belief, ma'am. You out here giving out my whole government. Jay Thomas, but Jay Thomas is the only one that can get away with it. Anybody else I'd have a problem with. Like, did you call me? Jay Thomas is like, Thomas Edward? You haven't felt this calm in a long time. Me neither. I told y'all I had a deep ass session with my therapist the day before yesterday, right? And I don't want to get into that. Oh yeah, today is Stranger Things Day. Yeah. I don't want to get into it, but I do want to talk about something that my therapist brought to my attention. That's why I started off with the Namin joke. That's why I started off with the Namin joke. Y'all might get a song today. Y'all might get a remix of a song. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Y'all might get that. Today, listen, today might be that day. Today might be that day. But as you know, we had the elections, and a lot of people got excited. Right? A lot of people got excited because of the elections. But what the elections also showed me is this. And again, this is Truthful Thursday, so y'all know how we get down. It showed me this. You have to know your tribe. You have to know who it is that is here for you as opposed to who ain't. And you have to be perfectly okay with your tribe being exclusive. Not racially exclusive. Nah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just say this. Some of y'all know y'all have people in your life that ain't there for you. You know this. Y'all know there are some people in your life that are not here for you. They're not here for your growth. Nana J, I'm over on the Sound of Coffee backup. Oh, by the way, I love you, Nana. You know what I mean? You got to know who your tribe is. You got to know where it is. Because the issue with it is this. When you know who's here for you, you know who will fight with you. If you know who will fight with you, you know who will succeed together. My therapist had me thinking about that when I left. Actually, my therapist had me in tears, but I'm not gonna go there into it. But I say that because one of the best feelings I've had this year, as I've told y'all before, is the return of my terror twin, my little sister Lizzie, right? It depends on what kind of brownie that is. The real power is friendship, Thomas. Yes, Jay Thomas. Yes, it is. But friendship isn't just, I'll loan you some money. Or, hey, come to this party with me. Or any materialistic thing you can put your fingers on. Friendship means a commitment to each other. And that commitment lasts whether you guys talk every single day or whether or not you guys talk every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by the yeah, I mean. Some people in your life, the way your life is structured, some people don't yeah, I mean. Some people don't get it. They're there because there's an aesthetic. They're there because it's sexy. They're there because there's money involved or whatever the hell, right? That's what I mean by yeah, I mean. Watch this. There's 3 of them in on the TikTok chat right now. Angry now means me. I now mean angry. Like, that's my man. That's 100 grand right there, right? Elijah, aka Professor Moriarty. Him and I now mean. Ain't never been in the same room together. Unless you count a Zoom. Ain't never been in the same room together. But him and I, yeah, I mean. Dave the Lowlander. Him and I, nah, I mean. That means we get it. We are on the same wavelength. We have different circumstances. Do not get me wrong. We got different circumstances, but we're on the same page. That means when the 2 of us argue or quarrel, we're still on that same page. Morning, Anthony. Everything's pretty good, brother. I'm alive. You know people that get you. And you also know people that don't. And what the wound that is Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man exposed was this. Some of the people in your life, they ain't gonna make it. And they gonna do their damnedest to drown your ass while they're doing it. There's some people that really want to put some waiters on your life. They do. They want to put some waiters on your life so they can watch your ass drown with them. That's it. I'm sorry. And mind you, these people can be blood relatives. These people can be parents. These people can be your kids. You out there trying to improve yourself, and here come your partner who know your ass is trying to improve yourself and say, hey, I got a mountain of cocaine. You want to do something? I'm like, hey, yo, bitch. What part of the game is that? What part of the game is that? See, Lauren understands. I knew you understand, Lauren. What part of the game is that? I'm out here working out, pressing weights, punching meat, and here you come with a bag of cocaine. Hey, hey, partner. Hey, Playboy, you don't see what I'm over here trying to do? Take this shit on, man. Women, ladies, y'all have the same problem on a different scale. With us, betrayal means we gonna whoop somebody's ass. Oh, did you betray me? Okay, no problem. Wolfie now means, listen, if you are an Australian that is just now tuning into this show for the very first time because you heard that it might be funny, and there's been a rash of Nameens over in Australia, then it's my fault. I'm sorry. I did it. Me and Wolfie did it. I talked about this subject like 7 months ago, and I had to teach Wolfie how to Nameen. Wolfie's running around parts of Australia going out Nameen. That's my fault. That's me. That's me. People in Australia look at other people talking about Nameen going. But like I said, the highlight of my year, was being able to hold my little sister again. And know that we might have been arguing, fussing, fighting, but we talking about almost 5 goddamn years of me not talking to her, of her not talking to me, of not being able to reach out to my little sister, to my Lizzie. When I say Terror Twins, I'm not bullshitting. Terror Twins. You know, that enriched something inside of me. And then I started looking at all the shit and all the people around me, and I'm going, I don't think they know what I mean right there. Like, that person doesn't know what I mean. You like, you can almost, it's almost like a feeling, like a tingling in the back of your neck. You go, hey man, you my friend? Yeah, I'm your friend, dog. You know what I mean? Huh? And you go, that man ain't my friend. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. You gotta go. Listen, I don't care what else going on, dog. Love your face, Swords. That level of clarity has to be the very first thing you do if you're trying to improve who you are. That level of clarity. You got to look at everybody in your life and ask yourself, what do they bring? How do they bring it? And is it worth having them around? And if it's not, y'all listen, cut bait, let it go, man. Let it go. You got to let them go, man. You got to. Because they will bring you down the same way they're trying to bring themselves down. And social media, listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, social media is a 10-pack of ass. Like, social media is a 10-pack of pickled ass. I saw that one coming and couldn't stop it from coming out of my mouth. My bad. I'm sorry. And she said, I said, pickled ass. My bad. My bad. Social media is a 10-pack of pickled ass. Because you can grow a relationship through social media, and that shit can go from, you know, hi, my name is, to goddamn court proceedings and shit. Like, for real. It really could. Why exactly, Anthony? I was just getting ready to say that. Why do y'all think we have to deal with the goddamn scourge that is the MAGA supporter? Like, because you can be anything online. You can be anything you want to be online. Offline, your life could be a dumpster fire, having sex with the carcass of a dead shark, while a train wreck and a goddamn 5-alarm blaze in a building sit there and watch and touch themselves. Chris Lotus said he came in right after the 10-pack of pickled ass. Let me tell y'all something. A 10-pack of ass by itself is disgusting. Whether it's lukewarm, whether it's cold brewed, it don't matter. It tastes disgusting. When you go to pickling that ass, at that point, sir, you need to go to Ass Anonymous. Exactly, E. Hello, ma'am. That exactly. That is that's the thing about authenticity. It cannot stand out. It can't. Like, you can't, if you're an authentic person before the camera gets on and an authentic person after the camera goes off, you can't, there's no way for you to distinguish yourself from the other some bitches. None. When women say they don't feel safe around men, I understand now. I do. I've always understood, but I really understand. Like, here you are nice to a person. Hello. You know, it's like, oh my God, I loved your video, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, you are flooded with jank pics. Like, what the fuck? What part of the game is that? What part of the game is that? Like, just like thank you, E. Small meat pics. Just wiener schnitzels all over the goddamn place. Like, what part of the game is that? What part of the game is that? And it will come from somebody, you know what I mean? Like, it will come from somebody that really admires who you are, but they can't say that because they got to give you this persona in front of the camera, but off of it, they're goddamn horny pervs. That's why I'm like, you know what? If you find out somebody on TikTok is doing some evil shit, and the only thing you do is have a live about it, you need your ass beat. Like, you need to get the shit kicked out of you. Thank you. Amanda even said it. If it's not junk pics, is be my sugar baby. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be dead ass honest with y'all. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with y'all. It is the height of stupidity to have a live about a person that is doing some nasty shit, when it would be a hell of a lot easier to find out they're doing some nasty shit, take the recordings, and go to the police. Go to the police. Go to the one time. Now, I mean, go. Having a live about that ass don't mean shit. That's child's play. That's minor league, bush league shit. That's appealing to the algorithm rather than appealing to law and justice. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, here's my problem with that, though. I go back to what I was saying. Some of these people that you have in your life don't know what I mean. Some of the people you have in your life right now do not know what I mean. And you know they don't know what I mean. You know it. But you love them. NYC Playboy, what's happening, brother? What's going on, brother? You know what I mean? Like, you know these people are not here for you. You know it. And inevitably, they will turn. But number one, you got to know your damn self before they turn. Listen, Ole Anderson done walked in the building, goddammit. Y'all ain't leaving out there with all them Jews and shit. First off, you got to know your damn self. That's the first thing. I am so very glad that I got social media known in my 40s and 50s and not in my 20s. In my 20s, I'd have been acting like the rest of these jackasses. I'm a 53-year-old, 50, going on 54-year-old grown ass man, husband, father, and a grandfather. What I look like out here doing the shit that other little kids, like, I'm glad I got it when I got it because I can handle it better. Like, you can't, you know, people are like doing shit for the brand. No, let me tell you, let me help y'all understand something. Here's the delineation of me. My real name is Thomas McCormick. I am 53 years old, living in Georgia, retired military. I am a father and grandfather, husband, brother, and son. There's my basis. There's my foundation, the end, right? My professional name, meaning when I stand in front of these cameras, My professional name, and it's on my damn business card, is Thomas Bishop. If you want to go with the whole nom de guerre, it would be Thomas the Villain Bishop. So when people see me, they go, hey, Bishop, hey, Mr. Bishop, hey, Mr. Villain, hey, what's happening? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's not my brand, though. My brand is Ghost Call Productions Radio. My brand is Ghost Call Productions. My brand is the Villains Guild. Those are brands to me. Now, if after me telling you all of that, if you disrespect me in any of those lanes, I got nothing for you. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you around. Because I'm not building a cult of personality. Uh-oh. Did I just hit y'all with a CM Punk reference? I'm not building a cult of personality around me. I'm not. I am not building a cult of personality. What I would like to have as friends are people that I really know will be honest with me in everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a person that's just here because, oh, wow, he's got 1 million followers. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Hate it. Give me the honesty. Because when these cameras shut off, guess what I get to go inside and be? I get to be Mac and I get to be Daddy. And that Daddy one, that is the greatest title that I have, is Father. But again, you have people in your life that don't know what I mean. Everything I'm telling you, you have the exact same thing going on. You do. Right now, in your life, you know there's about 4 or 5 people you can call if anything goes wrong. You know about 4 or 5 people that will call you if anything goes wrong. And then you got about 10 goddamn people. And some bitches listen, they just there. You got about 10, 11 people. You see them every day, and every time you look at them, you can look them in the eyes, and all they thinking is, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. I'm dead ass. Y'all know y'all have about 10 people in your life that if they disappeared, you would not be sorry. You be like, hey, yo, did you hear you seen from so-and-so? No, I ain't seen so-and-so in about 20 years, man. My life has been so much better without him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got it. Most of the drama that happens in your life are those people that don't know what I mean. Your real friends ain't gonna make the people that really truly love you and care about you, they're not gonna make any of that drama. But if you keep having drama with one person over and over and over, everybody ain't gonna make it. Get their ass going. You gotta let them go. You gotta listen. Snip and float away. Snip and float away. If you got family members, that you know for a fact are not good for you. They're not. But you don't want to get rid of them because then again, morning, Jim, because then again, they're family. Oh, no, You listen, you bring any of that bullshit drama in my life, I will, bitch, I will let you go. Let you go. I'm gonna leave your dumb ass hoe. Your ass gotta go. You will be gone. Measure that shit in measurements. Will you love me? Yeah, but I'll love you from insert a mile marker. I'll love you from 15 miles away. God damn it. Listen, always stay 15 miles away from me. If you come at 14, bitch, I better be going the other way. I need 15 miles from you, homie. Homie, hey, give me 15 miles. Get your ass up out of here. Great organizations fall because of that. Some of the greatest organizations and some of the greatest thought processes were brought down by the ego of one, maybe two, possibly three people, right? 50, 11 miles. Tracita's here. Give me about 50, 11 miles. God damn it. Go over there. You got to know that some people, good morning, can we not? You got to know that some people ain't good for you. And you got to be willing to just let their ass float off into eternity. Because in the long run, it helps you. In the long run, it helps you. One of the reasons I miss my dad, but I also know my father, he longed for acceptance. If y'all had met my grandfather, y'all understand. Yeah, if y'all had met my dad's dad, you probably would have been like, yeah, that boy needed a hug. Shit. Good morning, can we not, with your beautiful self? Listen, y'all would have met my grandfather and been like, he needs some milk. Talking about my dad. Like, wait a minute, that's your father? He needs some milk. You need some milk, son. But my father could always be the life of the party. When I say that man had a presence, my old man had a goddamn presence. Like, he was, listen, if Mac was drinking and the stories was flowing, he was having a great night. But I also know what my father looked like the last time I saw him. You know what I mean? I also know what my father looked like the last time I saw him alive. It wasn't there. The party man wasn't there. The gregariousness wasn't there. You have a man that's frail, something I never thought I'd ever see in my life. Just frail, with an oxygen tank and sitting in one of them little plastic funky ass green chairs in one of these small ass airports because he couldn't take that thing through him. And I look at my dad and I'm going, you know what happened? Shock, what's going on, brother? I look at him and go, what happened? And I realized what it was. All that shit that my father was doing all those years, all those gregarious parties and shit, nobody cared. Nobody cared. That shit scares me. Like, I don't know if I have a presence. I have no goddamn idea. And okay, if you have met me in real life, do I put out like I'm the life of the party, like the room gets brighter when I walk in? If you've ever met me, is that what you've seen of me? If you and I have ever had a conversation longer than 5 minutes, is that what y'all have seen from me? Because I believe at the end of the day, I'm going to be alone. I love my wife. I don't know why she puts up with me. I don't. I am a depressed horn dog. Have y'all ever seen a depressed horn dog? The sort of person that'll be crying on the phone and asking for titty pics at the same time. That's not good. That is not good. That's not a good thing. Hey girl, can I see you naked? But don't send it to me because I'm just gonna cry on the picture. Who does that? That's me. That is perpetually me. Chaos, you are the life of the party. Chaos come in a mood change. Can we not? I adopted you yesterday. Yep. Can we not is adopted. I mean, that's me though. I live on that edge. There's a part of me is like, yes, I am the sexiest man alive. And there's a part of me is like, but I hate me. Like, who does? Come on. Wolfie said, he's never met me, but I do have a presence. The biggest fear is becoming my dad. That was literally when my father passed away. That was my fear. I was going to become him. Everything I did, I had to do calculated. You know, I married who I married because I was in love. You know what I mean? Like I was in love. And I had to make sure that I locked that shit down. Yeah, I had children. I walked into this with children. The deal was you love me, you love them. What was her deal? You love me, you love mine. And it just worked. 8 kids between the two of us. Every car that I've had, I've paid off. Paid them off. My wife, we're still making payments on my wife's car, but if I had enough money, I'd pay that shit off too. Because my old man was the king of, hey, I'm going to drive it until the repo man try to find it, and then I'm going to park it someplace else so I can keep driving it. Like, yeah. If you are driving a vehicle right now that has one of them buttons that'll shut the damn car off if you don't make your payment, you can thank my father. That was my dad's. My dad helped that. That was. You can call it the Robert Lee rule. So my truck's paid off. My Camaro was paid off. My goddamn Jeep, not a Jeep, but my Wagoneer was paid off. Because I don't want that shit. I make payments on this house in this office monthly. Okay. Hey, chaos. See this is what happens when you have an older brother, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos had to bring up the one car I can't talk about without getting them jokes from y'all. You know what? Screw it. It's Truthful Thursday. Y'all gonna get it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before the Camaro, and y'all better record this shit because this is the one and only time I'm gonna talk about this on this goddamn show. That's it. That's it. You get it one time and that's it. Okay? Some exclusive behind the scenes sound of coffee shit. You getting this one time, you better record it. You better record it because you will never hear this story again. Because Chaos brought it up. So here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Tristina, shh, damn it, man. See, that's why y'all only hearing this story one more damn time. Chaos said, I haven't mentally locked in, sir. All right. Exactly, Dave. Exactly. That's why I'm talking about it. This makes 11 and that's the end of it. We ain't talk about this no more. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a Chevy Camaro. I drive a GMC truck and I've had a Jeep Wagoneer. But my first sex appeal car was, and I'm saying this now, God damn it. No, nope. This is it. A 1994 white Probe GT. And the love I had for that car, listen, the love I had for that car, I had a lot of love for that goddamn car. It had a moonroof. I'm mad that everybody else had sunroofs, but I had a moonroof. It had a moonroof. God damn it, E. Do not hate me, sir. Do not. You know I love you. You are my brother until one buries the other, but a 1994 Probe GT with a moonroof and bucket seats. I used to yes, I was pimping Candy. See, Candy understands. The white Probe GT. You having a 10 bath, mate? Kind sir, it's not a 10 bath. It was a small car, but it was sexy. Yeah, y'all know how that when the okay, yes, it's a Ford, Wolfie. It's a Ford, okay. Y'all ever yes, Taz, on purpose. Yes. I have this car on purpose. This was a car I drove, okay? If I could have shown y'all pictures, it would have been, listen, it would have been nasty. I'm not put it this way. I have enough money to buy a car if I wanted to. My wife will tell you in a heartbeat, I'm not allowed to buy a 1994 Probe GT. I'm not allowed to buy a Probe GT. If I see a 1994 Probe GT, whether it's on Craigslist or eBay or Amazon or wherever, my wife is like, no, you can probably buy any other damn car, but you cannot buy a 1994 Probe GT. And I cannot buy a 1994 Probe GT for the same reason I got rid of my goddamn 2003 Camaro. Because at 6 feet tall, with badass knees, getting in and out of the goddamn thing was disgusting. Do y'all understand how hard it is when you have given your knees to the army? It's really hard to get out of them small ass cars. Like I get it in my truck perfectly. My truck, I climb up in that bitch and here's another thing. Okay, here's something else. Y'all can use these jokes eventually, but not now. Y'all know that steering wheel wrap? You know that steering wheel wrap? The shit that you put and you got the strings and shit on it? I had a cousin who was dating a dude who drove a 98 Oldsmobile 4-door. It was red on the outside with a black roof, and on the inside it had these red velvet goddamn seats, right? That some bitch had a steering wheel was about that big. About that big around. I was fascinated. He had the goddamn steering wheel looked like he had an anaconda around this bitch, boy. And he would drive with one finger. That's how cool that goddamn 98 Oldsmobile was. He would drive with a couple of fingers and one hand and shit. So as a child, I was fascinated. Guess what the steering wheel in my truck looks like right now? Guess what? No, but Magpie. Guess what my steering wheel on my truck looks like right now? If I make a video, I'm gonna make a video showing y'all what my steering wheel looks like. And some bitches huge. I roll around like this. But I didn't do that in the Probe. I didn't do that in the Probe. I put one of them nice leather steering wheel wraps, the one you can just buy and sit on there, you know. But let me tell you something. Listen, you could not tell me I was not the sexiest man alive coming up with that Probe, bitch. Like y'all. The sex appeal I got out of that goddamn. I had so much sex appeal. I wore like a linen feeling trench coat in the middle of the summer in Kansas City, going to a club. I was the Prince of Darkness, bitches. A white Probe And I get my tall ass out this bitch with a goddamn long. I've had this same. I talked about this on the Villains video the other night. I have this long hombre mode trench that I bought in like 1990. That at the time I could still fit. Listen, I got out of that goddamn car and it just, and the wind, there was a little bit of wind. Okay, how many of y'all have seen the movie Deep Cover with Lawrence Fishburne? How many of y'all seen that? Okay, if you haven't, go watch the movie after this. Today should be the day you're like, you know what, I'm gonna watch Deep Cover. Chaos. So at the end of the movie, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna tell y'all that I'm not gonna spoil any of the movie, right? But when he was walking out of that cemetery with that long ass trench, and then the goddamn piano and the horn, like, listen, when he was walking out and that shit was blowing in the wind, that's how I felt getting out of that probe, going to a club one night. This is Truthful Thursday, right? We tell the truth right here, right? That's what we do, right? We tell the truth, right? Right? Okay. God damn it, y'all gonna get this truth. I parked in a parking lot right underneath the light, right? The club is at the end of the corner, but you can't park over there, so you got to park over here and walk. Man, listen, the walk was sexier than what anything I was saying that night. that walk was getting women pregnant. Know what I mean? The walk, listen, if you looked at me, you ovulated. Goddamn it, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you had to look me in the eyes, you'd have been pregnant. No, and that's the best part, Chaos. I didn't have a stitch of hair on my head. I did not have a stitch of hair on my head. None. And I had just gotten I got my ears pierced, right? I got both of them pierced. And I had the little studs and shit and whatever. And I put that shit in there until they said I could put other earrings in that shit. Bitch. The first thing I did was go out and get some goddamn silver hoops. Yeah, thank you. Yes, E. The goddamn Denzel strut. If you looked at me, I'm telling you was going home pregnant. Hold on. Nard said, I'm pregnant right now just from hearing it. Sir, take that. Sir, please take that. Please, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just go on, take this, sir. Just go walk in the parking lot. You can have that one too, sir. I didn't have a stitch. When I tell y'all I was in my apex, no hair on my head. I was felt. I was not. I have old man dad bod right now. We talking about the probe days. Shit. I had abs that Drake ordered off of Temu. I had them. Thomas, what is the one car you have always wanted? I genuinely don't know. I don't even know. Oh no, not Timberlands. No. I had rayon. Listen, I had rayon pants because rayon doesn't wrinkle. I had on black dress shoes. I had a black muscle shirt. And it was not a schmedium. I'm not talking about some shit that I couldn't breathe in. I'm talking about, remember them Lycra shirts? Like the ones that the Hardy Boys used to wear when they were like early back in the day and shit, them Lycra shirts. I had one, right? And this bitch was black. Black. The only thing you can see through that is my nipples. That was it. Like, yeah. Let me tell you something. Head bald. I'm talking about skin bald and shiny. Hoop earrings. And hold on. And a little bit of this. I had a whole goatee. Listen, it was nasty work out there, boy. It was nasty. Boy, and then I was walking, and again, y'all know, again, here's Truthful Thursday. I am a magnet for plus size women because they are a magnet for me, right? Right? So here I am in a club. Listen, all them plus size women that like would sit over there while their friends go and hang out. Not when the Prince of Darkness walked his ass in the goddamn room. Goddamn. Listen, listen, I didn't care. Plus size white girls, you can get it. Plus size Latino girls, you can get it twice. Plus size black women, come on. Listen, the Prince of Darkness wants to holler at you. I come dressed like that. Lord, I'm telling you, if you looked at me too long, you was getting pregnant. I mean, men and women. I was knocking it off, boy. Let me tell you something. Goddamn blow. You know what, Wolfie? I think my dream car. I'm sitting there thinking about it. I think honestly, my dream car would be probably a modern day Camaro. You know what I mean? No, Ashley, you ain't late. We just over here talking. Listen, if you looked at me long, I'm telling you wrong. You was looking at me wrong. You're gonna be pregnant. The walk I had, she was nasty. Boy, look, I was walking, they was looking, they was like, let me tell y'all something. And I didn't give it. One of the things that has always bothered me is how many, like, you're a guy and another guy compliments you, you feel bad. I didn't. That shit added to the mystique. Listen, you done brought is 3 plus size women and they gay friend, and then I walk in the room.
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon. Find our way to Candy Mountain.
It was Candy Mountain time, baby. It was Candy Mountain. Girl, who is that? I don't know. But Lord. Oh no. Mike Brewer said, I had this purple and black outfit. One's pants leg purple, one black. Pockets were reversed, black on purple, and half black, half purple shirt opposite the pants. Yes! Michael Pruitt, I knew a dude that had that outfit. I knew a dude that had that outfit. Again, this is why I ask sometimes, do I have a presence? Because these things, this is the shit my father used to do. But my father could never do it the way I did because, number one, my father was colorblind. My mother said, "Hey yo, I had to dress your father because I want a Norwegian flag on my Mini with the flag mirror." Ooh, listen, Sigrid's trying to be out here striking Viking the shit out of y'all. Hold on. Hey, Michael Pruitt, Chaos said, I'm taking back your cookout invitation. Lord. Lord. See, my father was colorblind. So my mother had to help him get dressed. And because if it was left up to my father, he would, come on, man. I didn't realize how bad it was until my mother told me that shit. My mother's like, your father one day went in and tried to get dressed in the dark. She said, your daddy came out here looking like Bozo the goddamn clown. Father tried to dress himself in a suit. That shit should have came with Calliope music. My mother's like, get your ass back in there. Get in there, I'll dress you. Michael was there. For like a year, I thought that shit was awesome. Then quickly moved to what the hell? Yes. This is what I mean. When I tell y'all you need people in your circle that love you and care about you, these stories come with people in the circle. This is how you share. This is where the love comes in. This is how you know that somebody's there for you and really giving a shit about you, because you can tell them the stories like, yeah, I remember that time. And they will protect that story. They ain't going to go on TMZ. Hey, Thomas Bishop used to dress up like goddamn Denzel Washington with no hair and Lawrence Fishburne in deep cover. We need to do something about it. Everybody, hey. Why you out there telling people? Listen.
Oh, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
Listen here, sir. Don't be telling nobody that shit. You were born in a hand to somebody, handed you a Subaru. Sigrid, if somebody had handed me a Subaru, I'd have pimped the shit out of it. Again, I am a 70s baby, raised in the 80s, and my formative years was the 90s. Y'all are in trouble. I'm still alive, therefore some of this shit can still happen. The other day, I walked in here with that goddamn cardigan sweater, the long one. I almost walked in here with no shirt on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was almost... I almost walked in here with that cardigan sweater and no damn shirt on. Y'all was gonna listen. Y'all was gonna get Aaron Hall, the good version of Aaron Hall. The places these nipples go. Oh, where do these nipples go? Only you know. Like it, y'all almost got that. Y'all almost. But then I remembered I have a dad bod. Listen, coming out of the water with a dad bod. Amanda, I'm still working on the Honey Sauce album cover. I want y'all to understand, I'm still working on the Honey Sauce album cover. There's gonna be 3 versions, just like you can get variants and shit. Like there's gonna be 3 variants of the goddamn Honey Sauce cover. Hold on, here's something else. Now that unexpectedly the late great D'Angelo has passed on, I don't know if I could ever do the Honey Sauce song again. I don't know if I can. Like, wouldn't that seem a little bit disrespectful for me to don't that seem, you know what I mean? Don't that seem like a little bit disrespectful? Morning Revolution Rabbit. I mean Robot. Don't y'all think that's a little bit disrespectful now? Like, should I do that? I feel bad. Like I made a whole goddamn video off of it, and I'm like, yo, man, he passed away. What the Chaos said it's a tribute. Sir. Chaos. Mr. Levy, you ain't leaving out here with all them jewels and shit, sir.
Kobe.
Man, if you don't take this, it's a tribute.
Kobe.
Between angry and chaos, y'all are horrible people. two gentlemen, one's my older brother, one's my little brother. Both of them like, it's a tribute. It's an homage. A song about honey sauce, dog. And listen, Annabelle over there helping y'all. Annabelle in the YouTube chat trying to help y'all. It's like, it can be an honor to memory. Come on, man. Y'all, there's something wrong with y'all. I love y'all, but there's something wrong with you. But I get back to understanding and loving the people around you. A life without some level of connection is that shit is boring. You might as well go get in the hole. If you have a life of, I get it. If you go out into the world, meet people and like, yo, this people and thing ain't for me, I'm gonna go to solitude. Okay, I got that one. But for you to just come out the vagina talking about I don't want nobody, yo, that is a lonely goddamn existence. Listen, that rugged individualism shit, that shit sounds like years of trying to have sex with a woodchuck. Like that's shit. Just thinking about that. Could you imagine you just like, I'm a rugged individual, I don't need nobody. I'm gonna go up in the woods and live in the woods with the bears. And then you get your asshole eaten with butter and salt by them same bears. Like, what's wrong with you? Come on. That shit don't even sound appealing. That shit does not even sound appealing. Hey, yo, I want to live a life of solitude. What the? Come on, man. Because the rugged individualism shit was always a lie to begin with. Human interaction it's good for your health. I have agoraphobia. I start freaking the hell out in crowds. But if it's like I'm in a situation where I'm about to feel nervous, I will turn into this life of the party gregarious character. It's kind of like a repellent. Like, hey, I'm so funny, get the hell away from me. Like, oh my God, you're so funny. Oh my God, go over there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just go over there. Maybe I can fool y'all into believing I'm having fun. But it's things like that. It's things like that when you reassess the life that you have lived, you start to notice these things. You know what I mean? Like, I know who my friends are. It hurts when I think I know them and then they, switch up on you. That hurts. But I think I know my friends. I think I'm really loving the fact that I'm getting to know all of y'all. I'm getting to know all of y'all. Your personalities, your likes, your dislikes, what makes you laugh, what makes you cry, things of that nature. I am getting to learn that about you guys. You guys are getting a chance to learn about me. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good thing. It's a good exchange. But could you imagine if I did this show called Solitude with Thomas Bishop? We ain't talking about shit because there shouldn't be nobody here. The name of the show is Solitude, bitch. Get away from me. Like it. Listen, I understand that some people are not people. Like, some of y'all genuinely wish people with legs would just walk away from you. Like, excuse me, are those legs? Yeah. Are you using them? I'm standing in front of you and walking. What are you asking me for? Please walk the other way. I need you to get your kneecaps away from me. Like that. I'm not in a good place today. Broke down and losing my place to stay at 12. Oh, fuck. Maeve, is there anything we can do to help? Is there anything we can do to help, Maeve? Maeve, yeah. That in and of itself is the other problem with solitude. I'm gonna tell you that. That's the other problem with solitude. Solitude means that you suffer alone. I get it. Some people like that shit, but who the hell want to suffer by their goddamn self? It's like suffering in a closet. No, nobody wants to do that. Because the reason I can laugh at these jackass idiot passport bro people, well, okay, Chaos, you, sir, are always going to be a goddamn different. You always going to be an exception to a rule, sir. You, okay? You are going to always do that. But we look at it like the reason Thomas stayed away from people all the time because I was under the impression that it was a burden and people would leave me anyways. Magpie, I will leave you one day, but I don't want you to think about that. I want you to think about the time that we have together. How you can message me about anything, and I will always try to answer, even if I might see it and not answer it immediately, but you know I will answer. And you will know that whatever my answer is, it will always be, I'm looking out for you. You know that. No, Magpie, I'm not your father. I could never be him. But I can be somebody you lean on. You know? I will try to be somebody that you can be proud of. Candy Poo said, I had a miscarriage on Christmas Day and sent my husband to his family so I could be alone. Yes. In situations like that, Candy Poo, I understand. Something traumatic happens. For the first couple of days, you really don't want to be around anybody. Like my cousins forced themselves into my damn hotel room the night my mother passed away. They were not having it. Curtis and Rashay were not having it. Rocky was in the hospital with COVID. So here I am with all these goddamn emotions. My cousin, his wife, and my other cousin, Rashay, showed up, and they reconciled, and then they got me. I'm over here just trying not to fall apart. But I think I got an hour. I think I got 1 hour of sleep that night. And then the next morning, I drove to the cemetery that mom inevitably got buried in. And my brother, he was still, like he had COVID. He had COVID, but he was in that stage where he could still talk. And he asked me what happened. I told him the whole thing. And then I got off the phone with him. And for 20 minutes, I just cried in the truck. I broke all the down. I broke everything down. Like there was nothing but parts. There was nothing but parts and tears in that bitch, right? I'm not saying I am not a people person. I think I carry my disappointment with humanity with me a lot. I think that's what I do. I am very, very disappointed in humanity. It's not that I don't love people. I'm just disappointed in humanity. I am. And I'm okay with saying that out loud. That's part of that Naameen. That's part of the Naameen. Being disappointed in humanity. Because we could do better, we just choose not to. Do y'all understand? We could fix the world. We just choose not to. We choose not to. We get up in the morning and see some shit and go, yeah, I don't care. We choose not to. There's a goddamn floating island of garbage that is almost as big as Texas. And then I told somebody that, and it was like, which one? That means there's more than one of them. More than one. That's what disappoints me about humanity. At the end of the day, we will always fall back on our basest instincts. Always. Always. It's why relationships in 2025 are scary for women and some men. I ain't gonna try to front. There's a bunch of men out here going, "Hey, yo, I listen. I just asked what time did you want me to pick them up," and that some bitch was like, "It's hard out there. It's hard out there. Online, you could be anything you want to be, but when your online presence meets up with the reality offline, like you doing some shit, you stealing money, you harassing and bullying and shit like that, that right there, that's when the true person comes out. The online shit is just who the hell they are, or they want who they want you to think they are. I get it. I understand it. You know, I've heard more bullshit about myself from people that ain't me, and I'm going, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh shit! Nancy Pelosi says she will not seek re-election. You know what I mean? Like I hear shit and they go, well, Thomas Bishop does blah blah blah. I'm like, who are y'all talking about? Tupuck? That's right, kids. Nancy Pelosi will not seek re-election. That seat is about to be that seat. That shit. Oh, hold on, Michael Pruitt. Michael Pruitt. What? She's so young, sir. Kobe. Take that. Just take that, sir. Kobe. Thank you. Thank you, Magpie. I was just getting ready to say that. On TikTok, you would think my last name is Soze and my first name is Kaiser. Did you hear about Thomas DeVille Bishop? I heard that he actually wears stripped cats as slippers. Well, I heard that he once put his penis over his forehead and then took a picture and sent it to a bunch of nuns. Like, who is this month? Who are y'all talking about? Locked on my Thomas Bishop. Thomas Bishop. Like, bitch, who are y'all talking about? Who's Thomas Bishop? And then when I get in the middle of it, when I start hearing it, I go, who are y'all talking about? That goddamn Thomas Bishop. What did you hear? Man, I heard that he had burned up a house full of kittens and babies. Who told you that? The man, sit next to 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 the goddamn man. They called that piccolo player a mother effer. Oh, you heard it from him? Yep. Guess what? I'm Thomas Bishop. I ain't done no shit like that, dumbass. People, and the thing is, nobody will ask me straight up. No one will ask me straight up. Again, this is what social media does to us. People really do not know how to distinguish a real person from a persona. They don't. You know why people are disappointed in Dean Parker? Because he gave y'all a goddamn persona. And he kept up that persona until Charlie Kirk caught one in the neck. Then all of a sudden, no! It'd be like, oh my God. Dean Parker's not who Dean Withers is not who I thought he was, bitch. He wasn't who you thought he was when you thought he was. I know it's Dean Withers, Magpie. I keep forgetting that man's last name. It is not Parker. I forget. Oh, wow. It's shocking. Like, everybody knows that Mercedes chick is a goddamn right-wing grifter. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Bitch, she used to be a Republican. What are you talking about? People are upset, and this will be a flag on the play conversation. People are upset that Nicki Minaj sides with the Trump administration about Christians being killed in Nigeria. And she's MAGA. Duh. Of course she is. All that pink Barbie bullshit, she did that so y'all give her money. Y'all gave her money. Now she got more money than she needed to get money. And now they're talking like she's a MAGA person because she is. Oops. Oh my goodness. McLovin said, I hear Thomas Bishop cosplays as Saint Swole Meat on the weekends. Sir.
Kobe.
You may have that and walk away, sir.
Kobe.
The online persona becomes the only thing that they care about. The online persona. The real person stops being the real person after about, I don't know, 10,000 followers. And when you're able to go live on TikTok, once you hit that threshold where you can go live, that's pretty much, you are now you think your name is your brand. You're going live. You are going live with the express purpose of getting people to send you money for shit that you say on a live. I will go in a person's live, roast the shit out of somebody, get a bunch of coins, walk my ass out and not even remember it. And they go, you made $25. What? When did I do this? Oh shit, I was on that live. Oops. Now, Chaos King Reloaded, aka you ain't leaving out of here with all them jewels and shit. He just said it. My name is my brand. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. My brand is my organization. My brand is my company. My brand is the radio station. It's not me. I just get to be a guy on the mug. I'm co-owner, but I'm also a radio host. So I got 10, 11 different things going on. I can get high on Wednesday, talk wrestling on Thursday, do news and entertainment on Sunday, and then come here and try to make y'all laugh Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't need my online persona. I don't care what, I mean, seriously. Hold on, Tristina said, this is my 11th account, sir. It's okay, Tristina. These people are just mad at you because you come from Crow Pussy, Mississippi. Crow Pussy is mug. Listen, CP. The gangs in Crow Pussy are a little bit different. CPs. I don't know if you can even make your fingers into a gang sign for Crow Pussy. I don't. Star, you know there's no such thing as being late on the Sound of Coffee. You know that. I don't know if you can even like get your fingers bent to make Crow Pussy. Peace. Crow Pussy High School. Yes. Yes, Blazing. Yes. Most of the shows on Ghost Claw Productions Radio emanate from Crow Pussy, Mississippi. I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. The Crow Pussy shirts are coming. The Crow Pussy coffee cups are coming. Please understand that. Listen, you can abbreviate CP if you want to. It's still Crow Pussy. I do not care. Come on now. Listen, we're gonna have the Crow Pussy collection. The Crow Pussy collection. Where'd you graduate, Crow Pussy High School? Where you going, University of Mississippi, Crow Pussy? Man said my cat just scorched his tail on a candle. Hey, yo! Oh my goodness. Hey, Trisina, you will definitely be the brand ambassador for the Crow Pussy collection. I'm just saying. Crow Pussy, Mississippi. We got a highway sign. We got a plaque, like the boulder that says "Welcome to Crow Pussy, Mississippi." I actually have a picture of a cat and a crow actually fighting. The motto of the city: Crow Pussy, we gets it in. Oh shit! We gets it in, Crow Pussy, Crow Pussy. Listen, I'm gonna come up with a funky ass song for Crow Pussy too. Crow Pussy, Lord, Crow Pussy, and then I'm gonna make the song. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna make the song and see if I can put it on like Spotify or some shit. I can't wait to make the Crow Pussy Police Department merch. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. Y'all have not seen shit yet. If I get with the AI generator to make a badge for the Crow Pussy Mississippi Police Department, you some bitches is in trouble. Gonna be trouble. Tell y'all right now. If I could design, hold on. I know y'all don't talk to the police. You'll talk to these Crow Pussy Police Department. All right, everybody. Listen, you imagine being a detective in the Crow Pussy Police Department? You out there trying to solve crimes. All right, everybody move. The Crow Pussy cops are here. Shh, shh, shh. Crow Pussy cops. Shh, shh, shh. Listen, the Crow Pussy SWAT team, I'm afraid of them. Oh shit, Swagger, thank you. I've got to do episode 4 of Accidental Thruple, y'all. I didn't know y'all were really into it. I had no idea, but I guess I know now. I'm gonna have to make a playlist on my TikTok page called Accidental Thruple. The Crow Pussy SWAT team. They come in with their masks, but all of them look like the plague doctor mask, which looks like a crow. Accidental Thruple. There are so many facets of my life that I really honestly wish I could share with the world. But I understand we live in a time and a place where people think the stories that you share or the things that you believe in or stuff like that leads to something darker and more sinister. No, sometimes it just leads to more of the same. Not everybody has an ulterior motive. Not everybody has an ulterior motive. Some of us just like being around people and making people laugh. Some of us really do love being in love. We were talking about that last night. Drake with his 42 engagement rings and shit. Like to me, it always seems like the worst people get the best spotlights. Know what I mean? The worst people get the best spotlights. Oh shit, Storm. Thank you for telling me that, Storm. Thank you. Storm went in and got some scans. The scans were clean. Congratulations, Storm. Keep me posted on that, please. It's like if you could. Oh, what's going on, Ashley? How you doing? Can you imagine being a good person and being lumped in with a bunch of ignorant ass some bitches? That is like the height of pissing off somebody. I never I have never understood this idea of black men shitting on black women. I've never understood that. I have never understood that. When I was mad at my baby mamas, I was mad at my baby mamas. All the black women wasn't getting their work. For what? For what? What are you talking about? I'm mad at her over there. I never understood that shit. So it's like social media comes around, TikTok gets big, and what do you see? More and more people showing you exactly who the hell they are. Their mea culpas and apologies afterwards. Nah, shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean shit because you did it in the first place. I cannot imagine blaming every black woman on what I felt about the mothers of my children at the time. That's a weird flex. That's weird. Dudes out there talking about, yeah, y'all, hey, they got rid of that food stamps EBT, guys. Guess what? Pussy gonna be $40. Excuse me. Flag on the play, illegal use of $40. For all of you men who may come across this live and see that I have black fingernails and hoop earrings while I'm asking you, why are y'all so weird about $40 in coochie? Before you guys get ready to say anything in either one of the comment sections, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok, please understand something. It is really awfully weird that y'all know exactly how much money it's going to take for you to get a piece of ass. That means either A, you have been out here pricing pieces of ass, or B, you're taking a shot in the dark that she will take the $40 just to give you some random ass. Either way, sirs. Either way, you need to step your game up, brush your teeth, wash your face, get the crust out of your eyes, remove those boogers that look like stormtroopers in your nose. Maybe, I don't know, put on some goddamn cologne. Maybe, I don't know, brush your goddamn teeth. And maybe, I don't know, try to be the men that you pretend to be online and not the assholes that you are in real life. Three, exactly. If you go offer $40 because women are losing the SNAP and EBT benefits, why not just take your ass to a $10 house?
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Dog, with $40, you can be in there for 4 whole hours. It won't be, you'll be in there for 4 whole minutes, but take your ass to a goddamn $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
What the shit is that? Again, I don't understand that level of weirdness. Except for the fact that it has the camera in front of them. The camera. That's it. The camera. False friends come through this camera. False beliefs come through this camera. The person on the outside of that bitch, that's the person you got to watch out for. That is the person you got to watch out for. Hey, Santiago, listen. If somebody asks me, is $40 for some coochie a good investment, I'm gonna go, what the hell you asking me for? Like, what kind of weird ass, ignorant ass, dumb ass, stupid ass shit is that? Like, I want to know, what were you guys doing when the SNAP benefits was there? Were the SNAP benefits kind of like Wakanda's shield and you just couldn't get to the coochie? What was that? Morning, Veronica. Morning, Mom and them. If a woman looked at you and then looked at SNAP benefits and chose SNAP benefits, you are a dumpster fire, sir. Yes, it means ignorant. Yes, Magpie. Ignorant means ignorant, yes. You ain't no way in hell. Your game has to be non-existent. If she looked at you and then looked at SNAP benefits and was like, yeah, I don't need it. You ain't shit. God damn. You are a bad crop of ass. You are a bad crop, sir, of ass. No, but could you imagine losing your woman to EBT? What the hell is wrong with you? Come on. Your woman looked at you and then looked at government benefits and said, I'll get a job and get food stamps. I do not need you anywhere near me, dog. You got to go. And that goes for any man of any race. I don't care. If you're a Hispanic man and your woman decided she gonna work hard at 2 jobs just so that you ain't there, she picked work over you, dog. God damn it. You gotta go. She looked at you and she looked at government benefits and was like, you gotta get the hell up out of there. Listen, everything on you sucks. She said, bitch, I will work at McDonald's and get goddamn EBT before I stay with this son of a bitch. God damn it. You out here talking about, yeah, we can come back. What was wrong with you when you were there? God damn it. Oh my God. And they don't notice this. Every time I see one of them videos, I am thinking, you had to be dog shit. I'm talking, you were dog shit in a pair of old Jordans. God damn it. She looked at you. One morning, she in there brushing her teeth. She come out and look at you. And then she looks at how many hours she's working and realizes she qualifies for EBT. She told you to get out. Whatever you did, listen, she wanted your ass gone. But again, that's the personality they want to show you that they are online. Online. That's the person they show you they are online. And it's not just EBT. I know some women that chose to be drug mules rather than staying with the man they was with. I was like, hey, don't do that. Just leave him. Just leave him. You can go. Just leave him alone. Like, I'm serious. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who's a woman years ago. She said some shit almost made me crash my goddamn car. She was like, listen, I will put baggies of crack in my coochie before I stay with that goddamn man. I was like, yo. Hold up. What?
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
You've been driving and somebody say some shit. You go, what? Huh? What? What? Thomas, I swear, all up in the crack with the crack. If rather than staying with this dude, I'm like,
whoa, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
I'm like, I will get you. You want to work where I'm working at? I'll get you a job. Don't do that. Don't do that. If the crack coochie connection is your way out of a bad relationship, please call me. Like, goddamn. Thomas, I'm telling you right now. Listen, I'd rather get rid of this man and make the crack coochie connection. Hey, no, don't do that, please. Please, I am begging you, please do not do that. Don't make putting the crack in your crack the last option. God damn. Just leave them. Shit. I hold on. That's why ID channel exists. Oh my God. Oh, that's it. But again, we know this about ourselves. We know this about the people around us. My problem has always been, why do we tolerate these goddamn people? Why? If you are trying to live the best, be the best version of yourself, you got to shake some of these hoes off. In other words, everybody ain't gonna make it. You listen, this is primarily for my Caucasian coffee beans. Y'all know that one person in your family that's MAGA for real, but you got to go eat next to them or eat with them and shit like that, and they come in dressed up in the MAGA gear. I know you want to tell them take that shit off. I know you do. I know you do. You want to just like take that shit off. Take it off. I'm trying to enjoy this goddamn pot roast, and you over there with that bullshit. Take that shit off. Y'all got to be more like black folks. We put states between MAGA and us. We don't. Chaos lives in the Midwest. Andre lives in Cleveland. I mean, not Cleveland, but Detroit. Andre Williams lives in Detroit. I think Chaos would be like, yeah, that's still too close. I'm gonna need you to. I need you out of my time zone. I need you out of my time zone. Black folks do not play about their MAGA. We don't. Not only will we get rid of them, we will embarrass their ass out in front. Like we tell people, hey, get the camera ready, get the camera ready, get the camera ready, get the camera ready, because I'm about to tell you it's about to happen. Man, if you don't get your MAGA ass out of my goddamn face, knowing goddamn well you still paying child support, Donald Trump ain't stopping the child support, goddamn it, like you. I was on a panel with Angie yesterday. Angie. I was on a panel on Angie's Live. There was a dude that came in named Cosmo. So Cosmo, I asked him, he was talking about Mom Donnie and this, that, and the third. I was like, okay. Do you live in New York? Yes. What part? I live on the financial district. I'm like, they got houses on Wall Street. I have never seen a house on Wall Street. Oh no, I live close by. And then somebody in the comment section says, Staten Island. I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. I know how bad Staten Island is. But I'm sitting there telling him, giving him factual information, because the first thing out of his mouth is, who leads in crime? Blacks. Who leads? And I'm like, oh hell no. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and bust it. Let me go ahead and bust your ass. Let me go ahead and bust your ass.
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Now you got too much dip on your chip.
I started reading that man the riot act, right? He gonna dip out. Where you running for? Don't leave. Don't leave. If you got MAGA in your family, you got to be like that. It's got to start when they sit down. You've been in the house with them, you over here pacing. What you pace for? As soon as he open his mouth about that MAGA shit, watch what happens. What you gonna do? I'm gonna beat his ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Playboy. 15, 11 minutes outside in the parking lot, partner. Come on, kids, it's time to eat. And everybody sits down and they start getting ready to eat, and he's passing potatoes and shit. And you just over there looking at his ass. You over there looking at his ass with the Denzel with the one tear from Glory, like. Soon as that food hits the plate, he get ready to cut him a piece of anything. You go, why'd you wear that goddamn MAGA shit to my goddamn father's house? You need to take that bullshit off. You know damn well I was coming in here. Get your monkey ass out of here. Put that shit on. Take that shit off. Oh, you're just a snowflake. Hey, Playboy, 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. I'm going to show you a snowflake. Bring your ass outside. Bring your ass outside. No, put the food down. Put the food down. Bring your ass outside. I'll show you a snowflake. You want to see a snowflake? I'm going to snowflake my foot in your ass. Come on. No, 15, 11. Hey, Playboy. Hey, pimping. 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. Listen, white people be trying to be all calm and shit like, Jake, we don't wear hats at the table. It's a hat for the president. We gotta love the president. Jake, even still, we don't wear hats at the dinner table. You see, he got a MAGA tattoo on the back of his neck. White woman would be like, Jake, isn't tattoos against God? Not really, especially when it's the greatest president of all time. Couldn't have been a black house. Listen, a black mama gonna say, boy, take that shit off in my house. Don't you wear that goddamn hat in my house. Take that shit off. You got that one uncle that drinks way too much yak. That man, he comes in with Henny and leaves with E&J, that sort of dude. He over there drinking, talking about, hey, boy, you know, Donald Trump ain't gonna stop that child support. Everybody's like, ooh. Listen. And he over there trying to talk shit about Donald Trump's economic policy. And your uncle just keep reminding him he ain't taking care of his kids. Listen, that one uncle, hey, all that bullshit you talking about with Trump, you gonna take care of them kids? That uncle is your mom. Listen, that uncle is your mom's brother, so he got to get away with it. But your little cousin over here getting roasted and shit. All I'm saying is that if black people had got off the Democratic plantation, and your uncle like, all I'm saying is, if you went and gave some money to them women for the babies. White people don't roast. White people need to start roasting their family and do stupid shit like that. Y'all need a roast fest. Y'all listen. Y'all need a drunk aunt, an aunt that drinks too much Manischewitz, and then she tells on people. It's awful funny that you like Trump over there, Jake. Considering the fact that your business, ain't you stealing money from your business, Jake? Jake, I think I saw you stealing money out of the church pot there, Jake. Jake was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. Give her a cool ass name, Aunt Tina. Listen, Aunt Tina's the one that comes in and goes, oh shit, is he wearing that goddamn MAGA shit? No. He got to get his ass up out of it because I'm not in the mood for that bullshit. Listen, Aunt Tina, good morning, Tinchi. Aunt Tina's not for the jokes. Listen, Aunt Tina's the person that keeps a little bit of liquor in her damn coffee cup, and she keeps a 380 in her purse. Y'all listen, y'all better leave that bitch alone. Y'all better leave that bitch alone. Listen, Aunt Tina was married once. She got 2 kids. Them kids is grown. Aunt Tina out here living her best life. You see Aunt Tina coming out in the club with a young thing, you shut your bitch ass up. Just know illegal. Get out of my face. Listen, Aunt Tina's that mother. She's that mother effing, you know what I mean? Aunt Tina is the Yamin of y'all family. Every time she comes out, she is the Yamin of your family. Well, Joyce, if you told the boy the goddamn truth, he wouldn't be acting like a freaking MAGA idiot. Why didn't you tell him that the guy you thought it was his father really wasn't his father? Oh, like what the? Oh, wait a minute. Mom, are you trying to tell me Dad's not my dad? It was a different time, Adam. It was a different time. No, it wasn't. It was a one-night stand is what the hell it was. And I'm going to tell you something, Adam. You know who your dad really is? You know that mechanic that fixed your damn truck after you broke it with the goddamn lift? Yeah, that's your daddy. I'm telling you right now because I was there when it happened. I was in the other bed. I was actually doing something with somebody else. But your mama, she didn't tell you that. And then the man you thought was your father goes, God damn it, Tina, not at my table. I will not have this at my table. I know something else you won't have at your table there, Rob. You won't have Grinder. Don't think I didn't see your phone, Rob. Are you gonna tell your wife? Are you gonna tell your wife, huh? Where I saw you the other night? What wasn't that you behind the Piggly Wiggly on your knees with that stock boy Raul, the Mexican one? Oh my God. Everybody's like, yo! Yo! Aunt Tina out here telling all the shit. Black people have Aunt Tinas everywhere. Most of our families is made up of Aunt Tinas. But when white people do it, y'all get dramatic music in a Lifetime movie out this shit. I'm dead ass. Tina, you got a lot of nerve. I heard you sleep around. You goddamn right, bitch. I'm not married. I had my two and I was done. A boy and a girl and they're grown. I can sleep with whoever I want to, Joyce. Matter of fact, you really need to be honest with your son Adam there and tell him why you slept with that damn mechanic. You need to tell him the goddamn truth. I will not be telling anybody the truth. Tina, shut up. Oh, you won't? Okay, that's okay. I'll do it. Adam, the reason your mother slept around on the guy you thought was your dad and slept with that mechanic is because, and let's just be honest, she told me herself, your father's not packing in the baby making department. You know what I mean? He's not as big as he wants to be. That's why he was behind the Piggly Wiggly on his knees in front of Raul. That's why, because he knows he can't even keep up. Your mom didn't want to tell you that, but the mechanic, the guy she actually slept with, the one your real father, yeah, he's hung. I'm telling you, you can see his penis from outside the house. Like, the whole family over here going,
Oh, brother, whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
bitch, why did you tell us this? Why are you destroying my childhood? Because Tina gives no F's, boy. Tina gives no F's. White people ain't got enough of that. I'm just telling Adam, I'm just saying your father, he's your real father, not Rob, because Rob is, come on. Joyce will tell you if you really ask. I won't tell him anything. Well, okay, well then I'll do it. Yeah, he's not big. He's not big. In fact, your mom even said it. I'm not going to quote her. She said he couldn't even get past my ass cheeks. She said it, not me. Oh! But your real father, the guy down at the mechanic, we just call him the mechanic because his tools is so big. I'm just saying that's why we call him the mechanic, even though he really is a mechanic. But your mom and I call him mechanic, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my God. I bet you can beat both sides of the walls without even moving. I promise you this. Lord, like, come on, Adam. You ever notice how blessed you are? Your mom even said it when you were a baby. Like, white people need an Aunt Tina. We got our whole family consisted in. Listen, when you get four of your aunts together in a black house and you all there with that MAGA shit, you might not want to. You better let it go. Just let it go, because they're gonna read your ass for filth. Filth. They gonna read your ass for filth. Can't believe you over there voting for Trump, knowing goddamn well that wasn't you over there playing around with a goddamn molester your damn self? Ain't that what it was? Come on, Auntie. That ain't even funny. You goddamn right, it's not funny. That's why we told you. Get your monkey ass away from that ton of bitch. Oh, but no, you wanted to make money with him, right? Wasn't you balling? You was grinding over there, right? Well, now you grinding. You need to grind your bitch ass to jail, because I know what you did. Like, yo, Auntie, hey, yo. What I'm saying is y'all need people in your life that will tell the truth, even if you don't want to hear it. Even if you don't want to hear it. Here's something about myself that a lot of y'all probably don't know. I think I have said it. I love me. I just don't like me very much. People seem to believe everything about me except what I tell them. It's funny. You can get 7 different descriptions of Thomas Bishop, and the 8th description is the only one you need to listen to because it's me. You know what I mean? Like I will always try to be that person. I try to surround myself with people that will tell me the truth. You know what I mean? Like I need my Yamins. I need my Yamins. Because I know with them Yamins, they can be like, hey Thomas, you over there effing up, boy. What the hell's wrong with you? Why ain't your breath smelling good? Why you listen, like why you got boogers in your nose? It look like little Tarzans. You need to get that shit out your face, buddy. To me, honesty is the last bastion of anything normal in society today. MAGA has gotten where MAGA is because MAGA believes that MAGA doesn't believe the Trump we can see. MAGA believes the Trump in their head. Remember when D.L. Hughley said the most dangerous place for a black person in America is in a white person's imagination? It's true. The Donald Trump MAGA sees ain't shit like the Donald Trump we see. The Donald Trump we see is falling the goddamn F apart. Like, the Donald Trump that we know, that son bitch he is a walking abuse victim. He is 80 years old, almost 80 years old, and can't even remember anything. That man sit on a damn 60 Minutes interview, and when they described the guy that he pardoned and all the shit that he did, my good friend, my brother, and co-owner of the Ghost Claw Productions Radio, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, is in the building. Good morning, Jeff. Truthful Thursday, baby. This man was out here funneling money and washing money in Bitcoins and shit for like Hamas and Al-Qaeda and shit. What does this man say in front of the camera? Okay, you ready? I don't know that guy, okay? Whoa, but you pardoned him. But you pardoned him. I don't know him, okay? Listen, Donald Trump is lying about shit we can see with both eyes. His version of the Eddie Murphy joke wasn't me is ass. It is a 10-pack of lukewarm booty cheeks. We saw you sign it. Wasn't me. Here's a picture of you signing it. Wasn't me. You want to hear the audio of you signing it? I'm going to sign this. It's going to be great. Hey, wasn't me. Bitch, you. This is the worst version of this goddamn song. You got to be kidding me. He is trying to do this shit in front of y'all like y'all can't see. And I think that's why I dislike Trump more than anything. It's beyond the Central Park / exonerated 5, beyond the meet at the Sharper Image, beyond Trump water that he said was bottled in the spring and was really bottled in Hudson, New Jersey, beyond all of that, it is the wasn't me when I see you doing some shit. Donald Trump's the worst type of, this is why I said, take your Donald Trump on a ride with you to go do some crime. You're going to prison because he gonna deny he was there, even though he tweeted about it, took pictures, got on True Social, gave you the location, told you how much he got when they was robbing the place. Like, hey, sir. He's like, hey, we getting ready to go do this robbery. You putting on baklavas and shit. Yo, man, we getting ready to do this robbery. Hey, Trump, you ready? I'll be there in a second. I'm just tweeting out something. What are you tweeting out? The robbery. Man, if you don't put that goddamn thing down. But that right there is what pisses me off about that man. How in the hell you gonna wasn't me when I see you doing it? How? Like that is what when people see that shit, you got one of two reactions. The real reaction, which is, dog, you are right there. We have videotape, audio tape, pictures, screenshots. We got the press was there, the FBI was there, everybody was there. You still out there talking about wasn't me. And the other reaction is, yo, maybe it wasn't him. These people will hit you with the what about a so goddamn fast when you show them proof that Donald Trump has done something. Like, yo, Donald Trump is seen here smashing mushrooms and putting them in his drink. Biden, but Biden, bitch, what? Wasn't Joe Biden using Ozempic? Excuse, sir, we're not talking about Joe Biden. We're talking about the asshole in the goddamn White House right now. Right now. But what about Obama? This man tore down the entire East Wing of the White House, right? And his sycophants hit y'all with the Barack Obama spent $400 million on a basketball court. I don't know how I'm going to get that. That's going to get a janky. That lie is going to get a janky. See, this is why I need an assistant or somebody so they can write down all this shit. That's getting a janky. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's going to get a janky. $400 million for a goddamn basketball court. That's the Staples Center. What the? Madison Square Garden is worth $400 million. Your dumb ass came in and thought that shit. This man, what kind of gold paint did he use? Was it actual real gold? Like, what kind of shit is that? Morning, Edo. Cute. And the contractors are now saying they aren't being paid. Of course they're not. Duh. They done smashed down the East Wing of the goddamn White House. Ain't even getting no money out of it. Ain't no regular paychecks. Y'all gonna put a ballroom. Y'all put a ballroom in there with no balls. Y'all seen the inside of that bitch. I'm not making this up. Y'all have seen the inside of that bitch. You've seen it. Do y'all see a place to dance? Do you see any tables? Do y'all see any tables? Here's one. Since everybody's so worried about trans people in bathrooms, do you see any bathrooms in that bitch? Donald Trump does not have a nominee. Or better yet, not even him. The people who are working on this shit, they do not have anybody in their life that nominee. You know you ain't gonna get paid, huh? Bitch, he's not gonna pay you. Yeah, he's the president. So, bruh, you really think you gonna get paid? Yeah, they're talking about paying good money. Okay. Come holler at me in a week. Come holler at me in a week. Okay. Week later. This mother, he ain't paying me. Duh. You done destroyed a historical house for free. Donald Trump is he needed a person that nominee when he was a kid. He needed a nominee when he was a child, Donald. Don't act like a dick. Sit up straight. Stop whining. No, you cannot make your hair like your mother's. You are a grown-ass man. Don't do that. Like, not a shred of patriotism. Morning, sis. I love you. Dottie's in the building. My sister Dottie. Like them dumbass ICE agents. They thought they was gonna get a $50,000 bonus. They came in and started acting like the Gestapo, and they realizing that $50,000 ain't there. Duh. Water is wet. Of course he wasn't there. Damn. Y'all are going out here and making lives horrible for people. We know you're doing it. We are finding out who you are underneath that goddamn mask. And you still didn't get the 50G? You didn't get the 50 racks up front? They said you got to work there how long? To get the 50 racks? Shit, couldn't be me. Nope. Nah. Hey, Thomas, you used to be in the Army. Want to be an ICE agent? Not really. There's a $50,000 bonus. Do I get it up front? No. Then F you in their goddamn job. When you come to work for free, bitch. I would never be able to roll up my goddamn sleeves. Everybody knows what my damn forearms look like. See that dude with the Superman on his arm? That's the famous TikToker Thomas Bishop. He's right there, like, oh, no.
Oh, brother, whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
Too much dip. These people smashed down the goddamn East Wing to put up this monstrosity, and they're not even getting paid. You know why they're not getting paid? Because Donald Trump doesn't pay anyone. He never paid. Like, who? Come on. This has been goddamn 30 years of this shit. 30, 40 years of this shit. That man does not pay people. And I'm not even mad at him anymore. Once again, it's not those of us who see Donald Trump for what he is. I'm mad at the people that continue to see him as this person. Because they don't know what I mean. They don't know what I mean. He is a perfect example of being able to know what I mean. You should be able to see this just by breathing. But when you live in a bubble, this is what you get. These people are still out here watching and thinking because this man is rich, he cares about them. That's the biggest know what I mean. If you are a working class person, hello, Mary. If you are a working class person, stop believing rich people give a shit about your ass. They don't. Let me help y'all understand something. Rich people don't give a shit about you. You are either a consumer or a worker. They don't care about you. They don't. And they never have. The rich have always burdened themselves on the poor and working class. Always. They always have. You should have people in your life that will tell you this rather than having your dumb ass out here believing that these people really want to hug you and give you all kinds of shit. Bitch, no, they don't. They do not. They don't. They do not care about you. Your fellow workers, working class, we relate. We relate. I don't care if you're a white person and your mom had to make do with just butt bread, all the butt ends of all the loaves of bread in the world. Mother, we all do that. We right here. We right here. We know what I mean. Don't tell me how hard your life was. Bitch, I can give you stories. I can give you some, if you want to trade war stories about growing up, bitch, we'll be here all day. We will be here all goddamn day. But y'all out here believing these rich people give a shit about you. They don't know what I mean. They do not know what I mean. I don't know how hard it is for you to understand. They don't know what I mean. You got to stop thinking like that. And you got to have people in your life that tell you this. I don't care how much money I make doing this. Not a bit. If me and this gentleman get together and we make this documentary and it makes money, that's fine. I told y'all I got two goals in life. Pay off this goddamn house and leave something so that my wife doesn't have to worry about it when I'm gone. That's it. I don't want the flashy cars and the... I do not need a Lamborghini Diablo because I just told y'all the probe story. Come on. If I can look over the top of it all the way to the other side, bitch, I ain't driving it. That's too low to the ground and my knees hurt. And ain't nobody ever seen a lifted Lamborghini Diablo anyway, so there's that. That's what I want out of my life. But I'm a working class stiff. I was working class. I've been working class. I will continue to be working class for the rest of my life. I have family that were working class. And I'm talking, once again, 4 generations away from slavery as I sit here right now. All I know how to do is work. Some of my biggest frustrations is work because I want the best. I want Ghost Claw Productions Radio to take off. I want Ghost Claw Productions to take off. I want the Villains Guild to take off. And I've put it on my shoulders because this is what I do now. So I have to have people in my life that know what I mean. I need Eve to send me a message going, Thomas, I don't think you're well. Are you all right? E, I'm fine. You know me, I'm fine. Thomas, you understand. You can talk to me about anything. I already know, and I love you, brother. I need that. I need that. I need Chaos sending me a text about, hey, man, you screwing up. You good? You all right? Like, I'm good. Elijah, I will never be able to do your accent, so stop even asking me. Listen, I used to be able to do Cockney. Then I discovered food, sex, and cigarettes, sir. So I... Sorry, sir. You get what you get. But I need those people in my life. Because those people will keep me grounded. Remind me why I do what I do. I need the people like my sisters, like my brother, like my cousin Curtis, my cousin Rashay, my cousin TT, my cousin Isaiah, my cousin Matt, my cousin Omar. I need that. I need that. That keeps me grounded. MAGA will have you believing in fantasies. Fantasies is what gets you hurt. When you see me on a screen, this is me trying to be as close to the person that I am as possible. For me, authenticity matters more than popularity. I'm gonna say that one more time. Authenticity matters more to me than popularity. I don't want to be a brand. I want my radio station to be a brand. I want my production company to be a brand. I want my organization to be a brand. I don't want to be a brand. That's why I have no brand deals except for the ones that I went out and found. The ones that I actually went out and said, hey, would you mind if I advertise, we advertise, blah, blah, blah. And they said, yes. They said, yes. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Because the more those brand deals that come sliding in front of you and shit, you know what I mean? The more of those that come in, the more of you that changes. I think I told y'all about 6 months ago that you are made up of inches. Every single aspect of your life is an inch in your life. Another inch, another inch, another inch, until you are filled as a human being with all of these inches that make up your life. The hardest and easiest moment is when you give up that first one. Easiest because if you believe hard enough, you will give away that first inch of yourself. But the hardest, because if you do, you will be giving away inches of yourself until there is nothing left of you except the shit that you built. I look at these sellout ass Coonesians of all shapes, stripes, and whatever. I look at them as people that gave up that inch, that first inch, the first one. Their morals, their character, whatever. They gave up that very first one. One of the reasons I absolutely hate when people mention that I have 1 million followers on TikTok is because I am more than just that. If there's 1 million people following me on TikTok or 1.1 million people following me on TikTok, it's because of the message. It's never about the messenger. I love me, but I don't like me very much. I'm not trying to take your girl or any shit like that. I don't want to have a brand deal where I'm selling a bunch of shit. I don't. Would I like it for the company? Absolutely. Would I like it for the radio station? Absolutely. Would I like it for the Villains Guild? Absolutely. But for myself, I just want to be honest. I just want to be honest. I want to maintain the inches that make up my goddamn life. I want my inches. I'm not giving another one away. I did that before. It's literally in 2 tough boxes right now. Everything I used to be, not just in the Army, but my old life sits in 2 tough boxes right now. That person gave away his mind, his body, his soul, gave away his loves, his hates, gave away his pain, sorrow, depression, anxiety, gave away the memories of all the darkness that person had to sit in. They are in 2 goddamn boxes right now. 2. You're right. To be involved in 3 organizations that have international impact is mind-blowing. You're absolutely right, E. And now you understand. Now y'all understand why I've been burned out for 9 months. Now y'all understand why I have been burned out for 9 months. Heartbreak for me hits a little bit different. Betrayal for me hits a little bit different. To know that some people only were around me because I had followers, that shit hits a little bit different. Those aren't just slights. Those are wounds. And it takes years to build these, to heal these wounds. Y'all understand? I've been doing this full time for 5 years. 5. I have made a lot of goddamn mistakes. A lot of them. I trusted a lot of people that I shouldn't have. I believed in a lot of people that didn't even really give a shit about my black ass. My paranoia is up. You couple that with the fact that we got this jackass in the White House that just, we don't know what the hell he's going to do. Every morning I open my phone, I'm like, oh God, please just don't burn up the world. And it's kind of like what Tony Soprano said to Silvio. Yeah. He said to Silvio, he said, you have no idea what it means to be on top. He said, every decision leads to every other decision. So many people depending on you. He said, in the end, you're all alone. It's a lonely goddamn existence. I love doing this show, whether there's 100 people listening or 10 people. I love doing this show because it gives me a chance to get out of my own head. Maybe not to share the burden, but to let it go for 2.5 hours. Once the cameras go off, I can go back to it. I am starting to really look and make this damn shed a true office for me. I'm doing that, but it takes time. It takes time and it takes effort. And it is really, really hard to do when you don't know who you can trust. It's lonely. It really is lonely. So I need my Yamins. I need them. I need my Yamins. This is not me on some ego man shit. No, I need them. I give love to black men because, God damn it, somebody needs to. I give love to any man. But the one thing I also try to give them is belief that they never have to put up with the bullshit that they do. You ain't got to put up with that. You don't. Reject masculinity, that bullshit ass identity of masculinity. Some of us want to cry. We just don't. Some of us need a hug. We don't get it. Some of us are lonely. We don't talk about it. Some of us do not feel adequate. We don't speak on it. Oh, it's weakness. It's weakness. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's more strength in being that vulnerable than there ever is in putting up a facade. You know, you can get these MAGA dudes always talk about it got black face, that's okay, it's feminine. I can pick up 10 of y'all at the goddamn Home Depot and never break a $20 bill, bitch. Shut up. Chris Lotus, this is exactly why it is important to speak. E says, I facilitate a men's group that focuses on creating male emotional intelligence. That's my brother. The best thing I've ever done as far as this is concerned is be open about it. To be open about it. I need my Yamins. I need them. I need them like I need air. Because without my Yamins, I don't know what I would be right now. Maybe I'd be arrogant like my father, only to end my life alone. Maybe I'll be like a lot of guys I've seen. Push through until it finally breaks you and you're left in pieces. Maybe I'll laugh my way to depression. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will laugh my way all to depression. Or maybe I will listen to the people that care about me. I will listen to the people that I love and who love me. When my heart and soul get that heavy, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. I want that connectivity. Even with my agoraphobia, even with my panic attacks, even with my anxiety, I still want to be with people. I want to connect with people. Am I a man? Goddamn right. Do I have man tendencies? Of course I do. Horn dog, angry, ready to fight, thinking I'm better. Yeah, I got all of that. But it's always tempered with the knowledge that there is a darkness behind me. I'm going to tell y'all a story to end this show. It is a story of the fantasy of a child versus the reality of life. All right. So when I was a kid, my mom and my dad used to drive taxis. But what they did was my father had a powder blue Cadillac, 4-door, long boat-like damn car, but he loved the shit out of that powder blue ass Cadillac. So we put a taxi sign on the top of it, became a taxi driver, him and my mother both. This is how they were making extra money. They used to take us with them to hang out with them, right? Hi, everyone. Had a doctor's appointment for my son. Chantel, is he okay? I want to make sure that kid's okay, please. So we used to go down there. We'd hang out with him at the plaza. We'd hang out with him at Crown Center, right? So we're at Crown Center. Across the street from Crown Center is like a park. And not a powder blue. No, chaos. My father couldn't have got in a damn probe either. It was 6 feet tall. No, my father was 6'1". Come on now. So one night we're hanging out with him. And I go across the street to the park. And there was a homeless man there. I think his name, I want to say his name was Jose. I got to talking to him and he said he was homeless, he was hungry, and so me being the goddamn 4, 5, 6-year-old that I am, I run across the street. Mom, can we feed this guy? What do you mean feed him? There's a guy over there. Here he is, little kid. Hey, I know, Miss Mackey. I know. I just want to make sure that kid was okay. So here my little young ass is trying to feed a homeless man. So we had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I went over and gave him one. Right? He thanked us. I started crying. I think my mom gave him like $20 just to get some food. So every day after that, for about 2 weeks, I would make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for this homeless man. And I would put little notes in it. God loves you, and so do I, right? 2 weeks of this. Then one day, my father comes in and says, yeah, you ain't making no more sandwiches for him. Huh? Why not? My father was not the, my father was not the, I said something, I'm explaining it to you type person. My father was like, hey, yo, bitch, what the hell I just say? Shut up, you ain't making no more damn sandwiches. Then my mother came in and she told me why. She said they caught this young man, and I swear, I think his name was Jose. They caught Jose drunk in the park. They caught Jose drunk in the park, and that was enough for my father not to want to help him, my mother not to want to help him. That was my naive nature as a kid, meeting the realities of what the world is. And this is what I told my therapist the other day. Like, that always stayed with me. And I haven't told this story in over 40 years, right? But that kind of crystallized the world to me. I think that was my first moment of shattering a little bit of that childhood myth. We can't feed him because he was drinking. We can't give him money because all he will do is drink. And there's a part of me today thinking, but don't he still deserve a peanut butter sandwich? Don't he deserve somebody to give him a note that says, God loves you and so do I? Isn't that? That is weird. That right there is exactly what I'm talking about. Reality is people are not all good, but they're also not all bad. You see what I'm saying? We are equal parts savior and sinner. We are equal parts rebirth and destruction. We are equal parts joy and pain. I want you all to remember that. No matter where you are in your life right now, reject the idea of being somebody other than you. Get you some Nameens. Get you a bunch of Nameens. Get them. Speak on them. Talk to them. Let them be a part of your life so that you never end up in the situation of believing that you are greater than what you think you are or less than what you think you are. You got to have somebody to ground you. Wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, baby mama, baby daddy, best friend, friends with benefits, whatever. It doesn't matter what the hell it is. You got to make goddamn sure you have somebody that keeps your feet either on the ground or keeps your head above water. Because if you ain't got that, do you understand how goddamn lonely that is? You then start to think, I'm a brand. No, bitch, you are a human goddamn being. With loves, hates, with strength, with weakness, with joy, with sorrow. You are more than the thing that you put out in front of a camera. You are more than the lie that was told to you by powerful men. You are more than the idea that you have to work yourself to death, teach your kid to work themselves to death, teach your grandkids how to work themselves to death for the American dream. Bitch, you are more than that. You are more than the racism that you grew up with. You are more than the misogyny you grew up with. You are more than the submissive nature that you grew up in. You are more than that. Don't give away any more inches. Do not give another single inch away. Don't do it. Hold on to them, for they make you, you. Every day I struggle with that. I'm telling y'all right now, every single solitary day, I struggle with that. I struggle with people telling me who I am in my comment section. I struggle with people stitching my videos, making up shit that I did not say. I struggle with the idea that people can go on a live stream and say whatever the hell they want to about me and people will believe it. I struggle with that. I struggle with the notion that I need to cater to this person or cater to that person. I struggle with the idea of people being mad at me for shit other people have done. But because I have 1 million followers, it's okay to bring it to me. I struggle with that. But I got my means. I got my means. I got Gambit, Angry, Chaos, Moriarty. I got Dave the Lowlander. I've got Taz. I got Smoking Hot. I got Mick the Barbie Slayer. I got Tiger Bomb. I got Dave the Viking. I got means. I got my brother. I got my cousins. I got my sisters. I got my means. I got the fact that I literally was raised by people who, one, had to play. Oh, I'm sorry. And Sigrid, I'm sorry. I got my means. My father's fantasy versus my mother's reality. And I learned both of them in equal measure. My father taught me even when he wasn't there. My mother continues to teach me, and she's been gone for going on 5 years. I continue to try to live up to what they taught me. You're going to hear shit about me, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand that. There are several hundred people that do not like me simply because of what I say and how I say it. They don't like my arrogance. They don't like the fact that I talk down to people. They think I'm racist because I go after white people who act like assholes. You're going to hear a ton of things about me. I will not stop you from listening to it, but I will ask you, does it sound like me? And if that is too hard, if it's too hard for y'all to understand, the best way you can get it is to come and ask me. Moriarty says, I have become the entity that was my father. E, I have done everything in my power to not become my dad. Doesn't mean I don't love him. Doesn't mean I don't miss him, because I do in equal measure. But I am not my father. I am my father's son, but I am nothing like my father. I am my mother's son. And that's all I need. At the end of the day, everything else fades in the background. I am Robert and Marthan's oldest son. I was my mother's knight. I was my father's child. And I remain such until the day I am no longer here. I'm not a brand. I am Thomas McCormick, professionally known as Thomas the Villain Bishop. Notice which name was first. Notice which name was first. So that's the end of the show, kids. That lady can make the most cantankerous soul giggle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you like what I'm doing here and would like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep this all running. Again, I am looking for somebody who can be my day-to-day assistant, because there's a lot of things that I do and my brain just kind of gets fried. So I am looking for an assistant. And one of the things that I am going to make as a priority is we are going to do Patreon exclusive shit. In addition, I'm going to start shouting out all of my patrons each month. You guys are going to get, I will call it the Kobe, the Kobe people. Every one of y'all will get a special Kobe and a thank you from me. So think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California, skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best, and believe they're all natural. Trust me. I am loving the body lotion. I'm loving it. I'm over here turning myself on like, is that Idris Washington or Denzel Alba coming in the room? Who is that? Hey, Anthony, it's cool. Once this thing is posted, you can watch it. Don't worry about it. So go to smoothca.online, type in, what is it? The Villain 10? I think she said it was the Villain 10. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yep. Villain 10, all capitals, for 25% off of your purchase. Smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Rep Yo Set. Rep Yo Set. Something Black May. Go to somethingblackmay.com and check out the apparel that speaks to the greatness that is the melanated. Mwah. Trust me, that's something Black May makes quality apparel. And I promise you, listen, that sweatshirt is still one of my favorites. And I am probably going to end up getting the Letterman's jacket because my wife won't let me buy one for my old high school that I haven't been in 40 years. But go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. And finally, this show is brought to you by W Energy. How do you think I get up all day and do all this crazy shit? W Energy. A little bit of Grandpa's denture water. I know this sounds disgusting, but it tastes delicious. It gives me the kickstart that I need to get through the entire day. Go to w.gg, type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. Or go to w.gg. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open, is running, and is piping hot. I am working on the No Kings t-shirt. Telling y'all right now. I usually start about 7:50 Eastern, Diane. I think about 7:50 Eastern. And I go to about 10:30, Yes, I am working on the No King shirt. I am also working on the Lion's Mane Come Walk with Saint Swole Me shirt. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I think what I'm going to do with the Swole Me collection is I'm going to make a symbol. I'm going to put an S, an an M all together. And that way you'll know you are wearing quality Saint Swole Me collection merchandise, because I think y'all really need that. Y'all really need to know that the Swole Meats are there for you. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. What is it that we say every day, kids? I want y'all to understand me before I leave. Miss Lyles, don't worry about it. But I want you to know you are here. We are here for you. Let me say that, because Miss Lyles just gave me exactly what I needed to say. She said, I've been dissing myself from yesterday and this morning. My depression has kicked in so bad. I'm not okay right now. Love you, Coffee Beans. See you guys tomorrow. Miss Lyles, before you leave, I want you to know something. And this is exactly what I want y'all to hear, okay? I will never ask you to be anybody other than you. When you have a bad day, just come in and say, bad day. Let me and the beans lift you up. I want every one of you beans to know, every one of you coffee beans to know, y'all are my Namins. I hope like hell I'm yours. I want y'all to understand that. You ain't alone. You're never going to be alone. because I got you. We got you. This is what community looks like. This is what community is supposed to be. Rick Strom's in the building. This is what community is supposed to be. Peace, brother. Peace, brother. Because at the end of the day, the falsities like Trump, at the end of the day, the lies like people try to peddle to you on social media, at the end of the day, the person is struggling, knows they're struggling, but still believing that rich people care about them. At the end of the day, all you have is the truth. Cameras down, lights are off. All you have is the truth. Keep being somebody else's Namin. Keep being somebody else's Namin. Don't just tell them the truth, but give it to them in a way that shows that you care. I hope I'm always y'all Namin. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. You're always going to be mine. You're always going to be mine. I've never cared how many people come in. Still don't care. I want y'all to come and enjoy yourself. Laugh, cry, speak. Feel that love. Feel it. And always remind yourself that you are extraordinary simply by being you. So what is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. I will end this show with the universal greeting of the coffee beans.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's just what it is. You had a chance to change the world until the coffee beans got up. Sorry, we don't make the rules, but we damn sure exceed them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas, the Villain Bishop. Or my name is Thomas Bishop. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been one incredible, heartwarming episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. At 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, stay tuned for Keeping It Solid with one solid blue sister. She has a very interesting subject today. The N-word. You do not want to miss it because you might see me, you might not, you never know. But stay tuned for that on these GCPR airwaves at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keeping It Solid with Solid Blue Sister. Tonight is Superplex Party with myself and the Angry IT Nerd. We will be talking about the fact that we got a Superplex. We got a new world champion in CM Punk. What's next for Jey Uso? And are we finally going to see Bobby Lashley get that goddamn title? Again, we gonna talk about all of it. Superplex Party, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on these Ghost Call Productions Radio airwaves. Remember, Keeping It Solid, 11 a.m. Eastern. Coming up next, I love you. You mean the world to me. Y'all are my Namins. Never forget that. Never, ever, ever, ever forget that. I will come here and try to be as authentic as possible. I need you to do the same, and we will always be real with each other. Y'all know what tomorrow is. Y'all know what tomorrow is, don't you? Flag on the Play Friday. Don't act like I don't know. So get ready for it. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. For those of you who are ovulating, you might want to step far away from from your camera. Oh, Lord, if that man got any more finer, girl, he be made out of silk and sexiness, baby. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all in the morning for Flag on the Play Friday. I love y'all. I genuinely do. Be safe. Be beautiful. Peace. Love you guys. Please remember that. Matter of fact, don't ever forget.